language by reviewing for the quiz. First thing that's going to be on your quiz is kinds of sentences. They will give you sentences. You have to tell me what kind of sentence it is and how to punctuate it. Owen, eyes up here. All right. A declarative sentence makes a statement. That means it's a telling sentence. It is just telling you something and it ends in a period. An interrogative sentence asks a question. It's an asking sentence and it ends in a question mark. An explanatory sentence shows sudden or strong feeling. Alright, so it's an exciting sentence and it ends in a exclamation mark or an exclamation point. Either one is right. An imperative sentence gives a command and it ends in a period. Alright, the next thing that will be on your quiz is subject and predicate. And actually that's what we're going to be doing on the board. So we're going to practice this on the board. All they're going to have you do on your quiz is just draw that dividing line. Right? So we are going to draw the dividing line, but then we're going to also, because eventually they're going to ask you to do more. Alright, so eyes up here. Let's read the sentence on the board. The first sentence says, Ben gave me a balloon. Ben, you want to answer that one? We're going to divide it. Who's this sentence about? Ben. It's about Ben. So we're going to draw the line after Ben. Okay, that's all you're going to have to do on the quiz tomorrow. So first you're going to do exactly what you're going to do on the quiz tomorrow. Next sentence says, my red balloon floated to the ceiling. Zeke, what is that sentence about?
My red balloon.
So you're going to draw the line after my red balloon. Very good.
You forgot to underline.
I said we're going to do just what you're going to do on the quiz tomorrow first, so people don't get confused. I just want to show you exactly what we're going to do on the quiz. We're going to do the other part in a minute, okay? Because that's not what they're going to do on the quiz tomorrow. Does that make sense? All right, the ceiling fan hit my balloon. Grace.
The ceiling fan.
It's about the ceiling fan, so draw the line after the ceiling fan. And my big balloon popped. Micah, what's it about?
My big balloon.
My big balloon. All right, so we just separated it from the subject and the predicate. Now remember, the subject is who or what the sentence is about, and the predicate is what did they do. All right? So this is all you'll have to do on your quiz, is just draw that dividing line. Eventually, they're going to say underline the subject once and the predicate twice. So we're going to go back now, and what was the subject in the first sentence? Everyone. Ben. So that's the part you would underline once eventually. And what did Ben do?
Gave me a balloon.
So that is the part that you would underline twice. And so the camera can see I'm trying to use my left hand. I'm not very good with my left hand. Alright, what's the subject in the second sentence?
My red balloon.
My red balloon. And what did that red balloon do?
Floated to the ceiling.
Very good. It floated to the ceiling. Alright, what is the third sentence about? What's the subject of the sentence?
The ceiling fan.
The ceiling fan is the subject of the sentence. So what did it do?
Hit my balloon.
So that would be your predicate. Okay? Alright, what's the subject of the next sentence?
My big balloon.
Who said that? What is the subject of this sentence?
My big balloon.
My big balloon. That's what it's about. And what did the big balloon do?
Pop.
Pop. So that would be the predicate. Someone needs to make sure they're paying attention. Alright, then the other thing on your quiz tomorrow is they will give you run-on sentences. Remember, that's two sentences that have run-on together. So you will have to find where the first sentence stops and put in the punctuation, and then make sure you capitalize the very next word, because that would be the beginning of a new sentence. Stand up, please. Just stand up. Alright, all the way up. Alright, the other thing I want to talk about is what we learned yesterday. We learned nouns yesterday. What is a noun? Noun is the name of a person, place, or thing. Everybody? A noun is the name of a person, place, or thing. Alright, I'm going to call out some words, and you tell me person, place, or thing. Adam.
Person.
Cute.
Thing.
No.
Not a noun.
It's not a noun. Can you show me a cute? that's the way you describe something.
That's
That's
an
actually called an
adjective.
adjective. We go on adjectives and
It's
adjectives.
something that describes an noun.
Yes, it describes a noun, very good. Teacher,
Person.
Canada,
Place.
Monday.
Not a noun.
Yes, it
Yes.
is. Yes, it is.
It's a thing.
Thing.
It's a thing. Monday, yesterday was Monday, right? Alright? It is not something you can pick up and say, oh, look, here's Monday, but on a calendar, you can show me all the Mondays on a calendar. You know that yesterday, starting at midnight, began Monday and it ended at midnight when Tuesday started, right? Okay, so it's not one of those things you can actually show in a way like, here it is, but you know it's a real thing. 'Cause Monday is a real thing, right? Because yesterday was Monday, today's Tuesday. So guys, all those time words, like the days of the week and the months of the year and hour and minute and second, all those time words, those are things. Okay? All right, what about workshop?
Place.
Chewing.
Not a noun.
Not a noun. It's a verb, very good. Butter.
Thing.
Subtract.
It's not a thing.
Yeah, it's something you do, it's a verb. You subtract, something you do. All right, let's look at this second sentence I have over here, and we're gonna find the nouns in this sentence. All right? All right, first sentence says, at the park, Noah found a pine cone. We're just going to circle them. Eric, come over here, hon. At the park, Noah found a pine cone. So can you find a person, place, or thing in that sentence, Eric? Pine cone. Pine cone is a thing. So we're gonna circle pine cone. Give me another one, Brennan. Noah. Noah is a person. Anybody else? Alex? Say it again. At the park, Noah found a pine cone. Park. Park is a place. All right, the second sentence says, Emma and Sophia planted flowers in the garden. Zeke. Emma and Sophia planted flowers in the garden.
Emma
Emma is a,
Sophia.
no, stop. Just one, hon. Emma is a what?
Person.
Person. Lily. Sophia. Sophia is a person. Give me another one. Grace. Garden. Garden is a place. And, Owen. Flowers. Flowers is a thing. All right, so those are all the nouns in that sentence. Very good. Now let's look at your papers and see what you are going to do. The first section is like the quiz, except they're going to have you go back and do some other things to it, but you are going to draw a line between the two parts of the sentence, just like you would for the quiz. You're not gonna draw lines under it at first. We're gonna just draw the line. I want you to practice doing the way we're gonna do it in the quiz. Sort of like what we did on the board, okay guys? So let's just draw a line. Blake and Noah threw rocks into the pond. Who's it about?
Blake and Noah.
So just draw that line to separate. I need you to wake up. Wake up. We're just drawing a line to separate. I want you to practice like you're gonna do it for the quiz. All right, Blake skipped a stone 3 times. Who's it about?
Blake.
Blake. So draw the line after Blake. Noah found a handful of pebbles.
Noah.
So draw the line after Noah. The small pebbles made many little splashes.
Small pebbles.
Very good. So draw the line after pebbles. Eric, you can sit down now, honey. All right, Blake's dad found a large stone.
Blake's dad.
Blake's dad. So draw the line after dad. Blake and Noah threw the big stone together.
Noah.
Blake and Noah. You need to say the whole thing. And we'll say where to put the line. Draw it after Noah. Blake and Noah. Draw it after Noah. The big stone made a big splash.
Big stone.
Very good. So put it after stone. Both boys got wet.
Both boys.
Very good. So put it after boys. Mom gave the boys a towel. Mom. So put it after mom. And that evening, the boys laughed about the big splash. All right, so that evening, the boys. It is about the boys, so put it after boys. That evening is just further explanation of the sentence. It is not what the sentence is about. It is about the boys. All right, now we're gonna go back, because you won't have to do this on the quiz tomorrow. You're gonna go back and underline the subject once and the predicate twice. So go back to number 1. Blake and Noah is the subject, so underline it once. And what is the predicate? Threw rocks into the pond. So underline it twice. Try to be as neat as you can. All right, number 2, Blake skipped a stone 3 times. What's your subject? Blake. So underline it once. And what's the predicate? Skipped a stone 3 times. Underline it twice. All right, subject for the next sentence. Noah. So underline it once. What's the predicate?
Found a handful of pebbles.
Very good. Found a handful of pebbles. Moving on to number 4. What's the subject?
The small
The
pebbles.
small pebbles. So underline the small pebbles once. And what did the small pebbles do? What was the predicate?
Made many little splashes.
Very good. Made many little splashes. Underline that twice. All right, next sentence. What's the subject?
Blake's dad.
Blake's dad. So underline that once. And what did Blake's dad do? What's the predicate?
Found a large stone.
Found a large stone. Underline that twice. Very good. Next one. What's the subject?
Blake and Noah.
Blake and Noah. So underline it once. And what did Blake and Noah do?
Threw the big stone
Threw
together.
the big stone together. Underline that twice. Number 7 now. What's the subject?
The big
The
stone.
big stone. That's the subject. What did it do?
Made a huge
Made
splash.
a huge splash is your predicate. Underline that twice. Number 8 now. What's the subject?
Both boys.
No. Somebody's getting ahead of it. Both boys is your subject. What is your predicate?
Got wet.
Make sure you say it right, guys. Got wet is the part that's underlined twice. That's what they did. Subject for number 9.
Mom.
Mom. Just mom. Predicate?
Gave the boys a towel.
So get underline that twice. And number 10.
That evening the boys
That evening the boys is your subject. And predicate?
laughed about the big splash.
And underline that twice. Now, they are asking you to draw a smile next to the 2 exclamatory sentences. And this is how I want you to draw the smile. I want you to take your red colored pencil and I want you to just do a little smiley face like that in front of the number. In front of the number. So what is the number of the first exclamatory sentence? Somebody, pass. Yeah, what was the number of the first exclamatory sentence? Okay, but what's the number? Tell me the number. Number 2. So put a smiley face with your red colored pencil in front of number 2, because that was an exclamatory sentence. No, hun. And the sentence is at the top, guys. The sentence is at the top where it says Blake skipped a stone 3 times. Put the smiley face right in front of the number 2. Like you see that number 2, guys? See the number 2 where it says Blake skipped a stone 3 times? Put a smiley face in front of the number 2. Not the number 2 for think B. That is not an exclamatory sentence, is it? All right, so wake up. What's the other exclamatory sentence at the top? Number 7. Read that one, guys.
The big stone made a huge splash.
Very good. The big stone made a big splash. So put another smiley face there in front of number 7. All right, now it says to circle all the nouns in the 6th and 9th sentences. So go back to number 6. Blake and Noah threw the big stone together. What are we going to circle? Circle it with your red colored pencil. Circle Blake. What else are we going to circle?
Noah.
Noah. Circle Noah. What else?
Big stone.
No. Just stone. It does not matter whether it's little, big, fat, skinny, broken. That's an adjective. You just want stone. All right, and they said also do number 9. So let's read number 9. Mom gave the boys a towel. What are we going to circle? Mom. Mom is a noun. What else? Boys. And towel. Very good. All right, number 3 says, can you skip a stone on water? write a declarative sentence about skipping a stone in the pond. And then, if you were at the pond, what nouns do you think you would see? And they want you to make a list of persons, places, and things, of nouns you would see at the pond. Persons, places, and things of nouns you would see at the pond, as well as a declarative sentence about skipping a stone at the pond, or anywhere.